Thanks for staying with us. So while we're discussing it, my producer asked a question, said that, can Timi Dakolo fill up a stadium? We just had Ashake filled up over 20,000 in the UK, I believe. And we're saying to ourselves, so can Timi Dakolo, who has great lyrical content, can he fill up that kind of stadium? And then if we look at that, it goes back to why do we buy music? Is it because of the feel-good or what the lyrics is communicating to us? There are different kinds of songs, even abroad. They have different genres. We have the country music, we have the pop music, we have the hip-hop, rhythm, everything. And each of them have been able to grow their audiences. And they individually can fill up their stadiums. In Nigeria, how many genres can fill up a stadium as Afrobeats is doing today? So whose responsibility, therefore, is to see the importance of these songs and say, you know what, if I love Timi Dakolo, and many of us do, but we do now buy his ticket and fill up a stadium, an O2 Arena in the UK, will we do that? That's the question.
I think he actually did a chorus leader just very recently. It was, what did your person use for his event? Terra Culture. It was Terra Culture. So he did not use, but I think that it's a step in the right direction. There's something I've discussed with any major artists or major platform builders in the music industry. I tell them that Nigeria, we're very mono in our dimension. Nigeria is just one. Akpala music is where? Where is it? Where is Akpala? Akpala is, where is Fuji in the true sense of it? We just do...
Which is
it should be on a bigger scale.
Fuji has his own audience.
So on a bigger scale, are we shutting down the stadium the way we should? If you go to the...
Because Fuji artists have not had the confidence to do an O2 Arena concert. If they have
but in conferences, when you go abroad, you will see the person that is singing rock and roll totally different from the person those that are doing country music, totally different from blues. Everybody is doing their own. Everybody can blow. Adele will never join you in jumping around on the stage. That's not her style. Yeah. Till tomorrow, Alicia Keys is slow. John Legend, slow music. That's what they do. And they have blown in that they are slow music. It did not stop Cardi B from singing whatever she wants to say and shaking everything she can shake on stage. It didn't, you know, so everybody can do their own thing because the industry is big enough. Our industry is not that big and we're not as ripe as other countries. So we should not compare ourselves unfairly. Let us grow. Let those that like good music continue to take good music. Let's not castigate. Let's make it rewarding for someone to sing good music in Nigeria. And so far, we haven't made it very rewarding for someone to say, I want to sing clean music. Even comedians. How many comedians that are doing clean comedy are able to blow like that? Those that are doing bad comedians, lewd and their comedy is content. They tend to seem to have a lot more following.
This caller. Olawale, thanks for calling. You're live.
Well, I thank you very much. I feel like what Burna Boy said is true to some extent because most of the Nigerian musicians they are singing business songs without meaning. But I also feel like the listeners are also at fault. When you listen to somebody like and actually...
Network is bad.
Network is really bad. You know, I always like to, when we have this kind of conversations, I always like it to link it to with the people because sometimes it's important for us to see.
Yes.
You know how they say consume Nigerian products. You know, let's buy Nigerian, let's support our business. But because we have the capacity and ability to buy a better or maybe an international or foreign option, I'd rather choose that. So we are not loyal to the Nigerian brand. The same way that, okay, this one person, this Afrobeat, so this one is hip now, I'll just align. I might like a Timi Dakolo song. I might like a jazz. I might like a love song. But I will like it, but I'll probably not use my money to go and buy it or download it or go and, you know, do the extra. I'll just focus on this Afrobeat because I do not understand the importance that if I buy from a Timi Dakolo, if I buy from this love song, I'm also building that industry. Whoa, we don't care. Our own is everybody's doing Afrobeats and I'll line up again. Is that monolithic approach that you talked about earlier? So we also must understand it's important for us to help these various genres to grow in our country.
It's our own part.
And also the world is becoming more perverse, such that, and sometimes I think that who is to be blamed? Is it the signs of the end time? I mean,
you are taking us back to the what they are showing, the graphics of the music videos, right?
And even the content too, even what they say.
Been, though, if you listen to all those old
Salawa
songs, all those Salawa Beni, even sexual. If you listen to what they are saying in the songs, it is not exactly clean. It's not clean.
It's always
just
been.
that there's always been that there. We just need to find balance and open up the industry more.
I think quality of music and marketing helps to push these secular songs further. Do you understand? So you talked about Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy has a great platform, such that any artist that goes on his platform blows. So I think more music executives should invest in actually blowing these kind of songs. That's the ones with great substance, because you find out that they don't have a lot of sponsorship, they don't have marketing budgets. So it's the hype. Nigerians love hype. Once you can hype something, then they will keep into it. Take, for example, the story of Hilda Bassi. So people were complaining that Nigerians did not support the other Guinness World Record holders. But there's a difference in packaging. It's not that they haven't done something good, but Hilda has packaged herself in a very nice, professional manner, exactly that everybody wants to associate with. But then the other person has
just doing the work.
Too much. So I think they should start putting extra work.
I really like that angle you went, but let me take a call from Hassan. Thanks for calling, Hassan. You're live.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think what Burna Boy is just trying to say is that very easily now, people just go on stage, like, not going to you talk about just the time. You talk more about, you should give more content, like what he's trying to say, that people just go to the studio and just say how you got this money and you're spending money. You understand? It's like, yeah, not really sending a real message out there. It's not easy like that. You understand? But you're a young player, you are making money in millions. I think that's.
Thank you so much, Hassan. The network is really bad. I hope our viewers heard you because we didn't hear you properly on the set.
Tierney sent a message. He said, music is a form of art. Other artists should try not to criticize each other in public. When you point a finger at someone, the other four are pointing back at you. My brother Femi Kuti says, music is the only art form you can't touch but touches you. So you sort of alluded to that point earlier that music is art. You will see some people, they'll put a dot on white paper and they'll say this is art. And somebody will be like, oh, this is worth millions. Yes. And somebody else is looking and say that, what's there? So that's the way music is.
Let me go to the packaging thing that Damola said earlier, because I think that's another feedback we can take from this conversation, in the sense that who is packaging all these non-Afrobeats genres, all the other genres that we have we don't have enough packaging for them. Who are the investors? You know, we have money, somebody blows today. You want to blow now, you get real estate, okay, that's your own area. But somebody gets money today and they might just buy a mansion somewhere, go to Dubai, travel the world and go on a cruise ship and live their life, forgetting that the Nigerian industry is so ripe. There's so many opportunities. There's money to be made. Like, people can, there's an opportunity within the music industry itself, such that you can invest in, okay, my own is, I'm going to be the record label for love songs. Anybody who is singing love songs, I'm the wealthy man who is backing you up with funds. We're not seeing this money. So they keep saying there's money on the streets of Nigeria, but we all just run away and say, Nigeria is bad. But you see, these are opportunities. If you have small money, if you say, you know, I'm going to be investing in good content. All the Timi Dakolos that exist in this country, I want to find them up, mop them up, and push them out there. That is money. That's money on the streets of Nigeria doing nothing. So there's available genre, even gospel music.
There's this guy.
Gospel music is now going up.
Yes. We have music.
Pastor Jerry called Chris Ayakinova. He pushed. And we see quite a number of them. So we need more of those kinds of people to pushing various genres out there.
And then another angle to this is that for the artists, especially for those that sing good content, some of them may say that I've released good content. And they don't go the whole 9 yards. But you hear about secular artists that would start their journey by saying, I beg, let me just listen to this CD. Help me. But we're not, I think we leave a lot sometimes to faith and chance and to God, that God would, in his own perfect time, we have to take that step ourselves. And it's not just in music, even in our businesses also. We have to look out for those that would actually help us to blow.
Let's give you comments on social media so that we can
YouTube. I said, even movies, how many Monzayon films have broken cinema records?
On YouTube, they're
Surah says, he said, Corey Michael says, MIK have the need for himself.
Wait, pause. Mount Zion for a second. If RCCG, what's the other one? Winners, the Kumuyi,
yes,
all the major churches say, you know what, we're going to reserve funds and support Mount Zion. You think Mount Zion will be where it is?
Do a better quality.
I'm saying that
Mount Zion has improved.
They've been growing, but they've not broken any cinema record, which is what we're saying.
On YouTube. I mean, the Bamidele, the son, he's doing amazing work on YouTube, and we love his movies.
I watch.
But we still need, because we watch all this Overcome, all these faith-based movies on Netflix. So if these are major churches, say, you know what, there's an opportunity here, all put money together, we need people to fund these various genres, to push it out, because there is money on this. Well, let's take a comment.
Somebody else said South Sultan of blessed memory had substance in all of his songs.
Absolutely.
Then somebody said we should ask Burna Boy which substance his own song has as well. Then he said, how do people choose what to invest into? I think it's a question we should ask ourselves, because Nigerians do bandwagon. We follow what we think is trending, but it wouldn't trend if somebody did not chart that path. Yeah. So sometimes we need to take that, take the bull by the horn and chart the course of this. Morayo has shared some ideas right now. You're watching, see the opportunity, go and get those artists now, boost their platform, and you're making money. Yeah.
Let me take this call. Victor, thanks for calling, Victor. We're going to be wrapping up very soon.
Yeah.
Victor, you're live. Good morning. Oh, Peter, I do apologize. Go ahead.
Peter, not Victor.
Go ahead, please.
Yes. As you said earlier, music is an art. You can't have 100%. What Burna Boy calls something deep might not be deep for another person. Even his own song, to me, is not deep. So even sometimes I even wonder, how did you get a Grammy? What does he sing? He sings rubbish, you know? People have different views. We spoke earlier about the Timi Dakolo. Timi Dakolo, fantastic. Yeah. Some people might not seem fantastic like that. We'll say, okay, Nigeria will fill the O2 Arena. A Timi Dakolo might also fill the Trans Arena. Because different cultures have what they accept and what they love. It's not every country in the world that would also like to take a Davido song or a Whiskey song. Somebody might like Asha more. A particular country might love Asha more than the Burna Boy. Like, just a very good example in Nigeria. If you go to the east, there is more of this guy, what's his name, Kino, Zoro. In this part of Nigeria, we don't really listen to them like that. So art is based on the people around it. Yeah. A lot of times, not so to speak about talking down someone else's work.
Thank you very much, Peter. Let me take a few comments. I don't know if you guys have one. I have one from one of my bros from Adaba FM, Munin Kola. Said, Auntie Mo, calm down now. My husband said you have taken the matter personal, that you should calm down. Okay, I have calmed down. I think I have another comment here. Burna Boy is merely advising other artists to be mindful that the times have changed, because we are now able to contest and be heard in international platforms. So content would go a long way to such listeners. That's for my brother, Shegun Akabasha. Go ahead. Okay, so
now another angle to this that I'm probably thinking about, for Anashake to build in the UK is okay. But if a Nathaniel Bassey says that he wants to build,
you're right.
We'll start revolting, saying that Shebi is a Christian. He shouldn't. But the investors we're speaking about would also want to expect returns on their investments.
So wait, you see, how did Nathaniel Bassey blow? Somebody give him a platform. RCCG gave him a platform where he grew. Sienna was her name, Sinach. She also got a platform. So somebody, we need to bring more of these guys. And there's so many of them.
Mercy Chinwo, all of those guys, they are under a particular Easy Music record. And that guy actually deliberately is a platform just for Christian gospel music. And he's making his money. He has lots of artists on him. So there's opportunity for different genres to move.
We have to wrap up, unfortunately.
We pay for it.
Let me take our final caller, then we wrap up, because we have one more topic we must deal with.
Yes, so we need to do that one.
Yeah, I think it's Kelechi from Shasha. Thanks for calling, Kelechi.
Don't listen to yourself, please.
Go ahead, Kelechi.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, usual caller. Now, you know, should reduce the TV. Go ahead.
Okay. See, I understand something in Nigeria. We celebrate criticism. Can you hear me very well?
Very clearly.
Okay, I understand something in Nigeria. We celebrate criticism and the critique very, very well. But we don't celebrate the solution. Nobody cares about the solution. The last time I checked, I said Nigerian employers Nigerian graduates are unemployable. The last time I checked, he didn't give any solution to that. Now, Burna Boy has said his own. We are celebrating it. Demola has concluded it. If Afrobeat stuffs are not the lack substance, he should lead the movement of getting it better. That is just my stand. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Kelechi. Again, it wasn't very clear.
We talk about the problems. We don't always give solutions. So he was saying that the person that is complaining, that's Burna Boy, should lead.
Yeah. All right. We have to wrap up. I think, as I said earlier, you know, what Burna Boy said, there are two sides. Some agree with him, some disagree with him. But I think in everything that's been said, let's see the feedback. I agree that he shouldn't be selfish. He should understand that this is a time, actually, Nigerians, Afrobeat is on a global stage. So we should be circumspect in how we speak and what we say and where we say it. However, for those of us who are Nigerians, we can see it as feedback, the Nigerian artists see it as feedback to ensure that music today should have more content, and we should push for other genres to get that limelight so that we can actually support music across board. So music that has substance will also have a platform to shine. Let's go on a break. When we come back, there's another hot topic which I think is worth talking about. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.